Okay, got the cowl metal done, except for the door, where that's, you can see the little nubbins there. That's all that's left of that first sheet of metal. And then there ain't none of them big enough to make the door out of, so it's going to have to wait until, well, it doesn't have to wait. We just got to get out another sheet, and I think before we do that, we're going to put the fuel cell and the fuel system in it and get the brake floaters and stuff on there so I can measure for the flex lines, so I can get that shit ordered, any fittings or anything I need. Does not like that corner of the car for some reason. We still got to bend that line and that line there, which we can do now that we've set the width of the console and everything. That's all done up and looks real good. So, turned out real nice. I think that's, well, I know it fits good and I like it. So, probably going to do a little bit of mechanicking tomorrow before we get that sheet out, the next sheet out. But, real good progress. Okay, getting stuff put together. Got the brake calipers on it so I could make sure that them hoses are the right length. I'm going to get new ones, but I didn't know exactly what I needed, so I needed to make a measurement. Doing the same thing back here, but I ain't got all the way yet. Got the hub on and the floater's hanging there, but it ain't all, done up yet. I got to measure for that brake line. I got to measure for the right rear brake line. Got the fuel cell in it for good, I think, hopefully. It's kind of a bitch to put in. I got all my hoses and stuff scattered out here that I found, and they're all dry rotted, so I'm going to have to replace all this stuff, which, I mean, I kind of suspected that was going to happen, so I'm not, like, heartbroken about it, but, that's still more money to spend. But anyway, it's got to happen. Nobody likes to burn to death. So, anyway, that's all measured out, and I know what I need fitting-wise and what have you. This is all going together. We got the steering put in the car again out here. I still gotta run the bump steer and get the final spacers built and all that, but I got the box hung and everything in it so that it I could get my full range of motion, make sure that brake hose was long enough. So progress is progress. Okay, got the rear brakes is all installed. Everything is jiving there. Looks good. I got my brake lines, flex lines measured. I cut the head off of that bolt right there and moved the rear end this away 1/8 of an inch. And now none of that hits the frame anymore at full droop. So that's good. Although the only time it ever will get there is if the car is in the air. So it's either on the jack or I got bigger problems of interference. But there's the right rear brakes done. Fronts have been on it already. I got this this panel here. Well, you can't see it from that panel right there. That one there, that bend right there, and that bend right there. We had to cut it off and bend those. Got that done. So now the tub is finished. Like, it's donezo, done. And tomorrow we will start drilling holes and riveting it together so it can be there permanent like. And then we'll move on to the rest of the flat metal on the deck. We got our mess all cleaned up here. I got figured out what I'm going to do for fuel hoses and what fittings I need and what have you. So ready to spend a bunch more money there. It's awesome. He says sarcastically. Yeah, that's good progress. I'm about done in though. Went and got some rollers out of the trailer this afternoon, and that was a bit of a wrestling match. But good progress. Looks real good. Alright, we got stuff going in permanent like. Got that firewall panel in, riveted, and the closeout on it. And these two here are riveted everywhere that can be. And everything else is punched and drilled and ready to go together. So hopefully we'll get the rest of the tub in tomorrow. Get it in and riveted and everything jiving, hopefully. Guess we'll see. Looks real good so far, though. Making good progress. Alright. Got the body tub all riveted together and installed. That looks real nice. Went together pretty well. We didn't have to do any modifications or anything. Not yet, anyway. So that looks real nice. Tub's in there. We had the firewall on there yesterday. I put the nose braces on, so that's where the nose panel will be. We got the body braces put on the, well, this one and this one was already there. They welded on, but then I got this one here bolted on, and it's in the right place, and it's ready to be pulling. I pulled some dimensions off here so I can make sure my drawing still conforms with reality, and layout for my body panels, which we're rapidly approaching. We'll do the flat metal here, the deck, in this area tomorrow, and back here if we get to it, but there's going to be some fiddly stuff up here, but not too bad. I don't know, it looks real good. Making good progress. Alright, got the started in on the decking now. Got the first 3 pieces there done, and then we got the next one goes from here to there, and then the long one along the outside edge out there, and the front half of the deck will be finished. Not a lot to show for several hours worth of work, but it's them 3 panels that had to be notched around tubing here, and this one here's got a weird, it's got weird angles on it, so it's I don't know why this thing cannot focus on flat metal. Anyway, looks good. Alright, more progress. Got the tub and all the flat metal from here over is on there and riveted together. Looks real nice. These 3 pieces are just sitting there right now, but they fit real good, so we'll tack them in place tomorrow, and then it's on to the rear deck. This is turning out real nice. I like the way it looks. Yep.